It is February 16th. It's Thursday. We're going to be shooting a little video. And babe, tell me what you're doing out here with the trailer today.
All right, guys, we got an easy one for you today. Probably a 4-minute video. This is on replacing a coupler on one of our utility trailers, our delivery trailers. We can probably first go over what we're going to replace. So the first things that we're going to replace is the coupler, because I'll show it to you in a minute. Our coupler is all worn out, and we're also going to put brand new grade A bolts. And anytime you replace a coupler, you always want brand new bolts. And come over here, I could show you how worn out our coupler is on our trailer. So see, there is a lot of play in here, you know, between the bolts and the coupler itself. They take a lot of abuse, especially if you put a lot of weight like we put on our trailers. So I guess let's get right at it and take the old coupler off, put the new coupler on there, and then we'll be done. All right, so the first thing we got to do is, most of all these bolts for all these couplers, they're 15/16, so a wrench and an impact doesn't help. You know, impact helps out a lot to get these bolts off, because they're on there pretty good. So you're going to want to put a 15/16 wrench on one side and use your impact on the other side.
So one's to hold and one's to twist off.
Right, let me just go. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So the first thing I want to do is pull all the bolts off. Discard the old bolts. Alright, so now you can see just all the wear and tear on the old coupler. Look at how it elongated the holes. And usually every, I don't know, 5 years we replace these. So the new coupler is the same size, same bolt size, everything, except the new coupler is actually built stronger.
Why don't you show us that?
Okay. So you see the new coupler here is solid compared to the old coupler, which is hollow underneath. And it's gonna, I think this one's gonna last a lot longer than the old one.
And where did you get that new one?
We bought this coupler from Tractor Supply.
Okay, cool.
And we're just gonna put it on.
Great.
So sometimes when you put a new coupler in there, it's a little tight. But this one shouldn't be too bad. Okay, there's the bolts. You always want to use lock washers too, guys. If you don't,
What do those look like?
these are 5/8 lock washers.
Okay.
And you got your new nuts. So you always want to use brand new lock washers all the time, every time you replace these. And I'll show you how good this coupler works.
So that old coupler lasted how long though?
We got lucky with this coupler, because this coupler we got 12 years out of this one.
Oh.
So it was a pretty good coupler. We put a lot of weight on it. It seemed like when we started hauling heavier equipment, that's when you get a lot of wear on these things.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, it's good that it's replaceable.
Oh yeah. So that's the hardest part, you know, getting the old one off and just
Okay.
just tighten up the old one up, or tighten the new one up.
you're tightening that up with what?
15/16 socket and impact wrench, 1/2-inch impact wrench.
Okay. What brand is that impact wrench?
Believe it or not, that one is an Earthquake from Harbor Freight. We love it. We've had it for about 7 years. It's been a great impact for us. I mean, it's very reliable too.
Okay.
But yeah, Harbor Freight make pretty good air tools. We like them.
Okay.
And you guys could see the new coupler and see how tight it is. This is the brand new coupler. And once you got it on there, you're good. You're good
Yeah,
for
it
another.
doesn't look like there's any play in there anymore.
Yeah, with this new coupler, we're good for another 10 years.
All right. Okay. Can't wait to see what we're fixing and working on next. Check back.